Wow, because, you know, this massive collection of people is not suspicious or anything.
We're here acting Grand Sage al-Haitham. What's our next course of action?
To be subtle.
Acting Grand Sage al-Haitham.
You take the back door, he takes the front door, and I go in.
Looks like you haven't read any memos lately. The new Academia decree clearly states that even a sage doesn't have the authority to interfere with the Matra's actions during an ongoing investigation.
Oh, that's actually really smart. That way there can't be any corruption or, like, a tyranny.
If your superior were here, he wouldn't be asking me what to do. Instead, he'd be telling me to stay out of the way.
Oh, he would. Very succinctly.
You're right. Understood. Then please wait here as we lock down the perimeter and search for suspicious persons.
There's only 3 of you.
Elias, please stay here. Acting Grand Sage al-Haitham, I'll have to trouble you with the protection of our primary witness.
Sure. Though I'd rather he just protect himself.
I'm sure you would, but alas, he doesn't really strike me as the type capable of doing that. Yo, is someone not going to the rear? Oh, you were terrible at securing perimeters. You're leaving the witness? That doesn't sound very wise.
He's the same as ever. Casually ignoring people, just like he did back at Aru Village.
I mean, I honestly don't have a problem with it, Paimon, you know? Why does he have to pay attention to you? He's got shit to do.
Answering a simplistic question only enables the questioner. Besides, I need him to understand my position clearly.
Answering a simplistic question only enables the questioner. I like this form of logic. I have to agree with this. What do you mean? Nah. I mean, I suppose, yeah, what do you mean about that? But yeah, no, I'm on board with this.
Arav has just as many doubts about my coming along as you do. But unlike you two, he's making this matter more complicated than it is, with his considerations like the acting Grand Sage is trying to seize the Matra's powers. That question was obviously bait.
I didn't see it as such.
The Matra were
but
once under the
I get your
influence of the
politics.
sages, and so were often subject to these bureaucratic traps. The test was strictly unnecessary, though. I hope that our exchange will assure him that I won't interfere with their work this time.
Why is this so complicated?
Because it's a bureaucracy, Paimon.
This is why I was against becoming the acting Grand Sage from the very first. Titles and rank inevitably make a lot of things more troublesome than usual.
Excuse me, acting Grand Sage al-Haitham.
I like how he kind of raised his hand.
I've had a question on my mind, and I need to know the answer no matter what. Have we met before?
Interesting. Oh my god, I'm just seeing this freaking meat spinning back here. Ugh.
No, I have no recollection of ever meeting you.
Haha, I thought so too. I probably wouldn't have had anything to do with someone of your caliber.
Hold on. You think they've met before, which means you've met some sort of form that looked or presented like al-Haitham while you were drugged and experimented on, no? I have so many questions now.
Then why did you ask?
Well, for some reason I felt a sense of familiarity when I met you for the first time.
Really? A misperception, perhaps. Or...
Acting Grand Sage al-Haitham, we've apprehended a suspect.
Siraj?
No, it's the Kasharawar researcher who has dealings with him. His name is Narendra.
Hello? Please tell me more. Don't lie to me.
Acting Sage al-Haitham? Wait, can someone please explain what's going on? I admit that I did steal some mechanical components from the lab and sell them, but does something like that really warrant the personal interest of the acting Grand
Maybe
Sage?
you shouldn't have been a thief, Narendra.
What have I gotten myself into? I know I let greed get the best of me, but please, I promise that this won't ever happen again.
I would like to ask him a few questions.
Of course.
Do you know Siraj?
Yeah, that's the name of my buyer. He asked to make the transaction at the tavern, but he never showed up.
Where are the mechanical parts? What were you going to give him?
What were the details of this transaction?
He's doing some kind of experiment that seems to require many power generators and electrical components that can only be found in our project. He contacted me in private and said that he'd pay a large sum of Mora if I was willing to put some aside for him, under the pretense of them being defective parts. We had originally agreed to meet at the tavern earlier today to do the trade. I sure didn't expect to get stood up. Or run into you all.
Perhaps Siraj was aware that Elias might leak information, so he intentionally didn't show up.
Well, he seems like a smart man.
Whatever the case, it seems that this lead ends here.
Well, actually, you guys even said he was intelligent because he was looking to be the sage for his school. So he's an intelligent gentleman. I like the tiles on that roof. I like how every single tile's a different color. It's beautiful.
The good news is, regardless of what Siraj was planning, his progress will now be severely hindered by a lack of power generators and electrical components. We still have time to conduct our investigation.
I like how we're having this conversation in the middle of nowhere. Like, this chick over here could totes be a spy for Siraj, and she's just hearing all of this.
Do you have any more questions for the suspect?
No, he's all yours. But I'd like to borrow Elias for a while.
Oh, that's fine. We conducted a comprehensive lie detection exam, which showed that he has a genuine case of amnesia. We're not planning to pursue any further breakthroughs on that front. However, I am curious, what do you need him for exactly?
I noticed with Paimon earlier, how you look up someone's sleeve and it's just like a blank color that the arm just falls into.
I've read some papers regarding amnesia, and I'd like to try restoring his memories.
Ooh, I am really intrigued.
I see. We'll be returning to the academia then. I'll leave Elias in your care.
Is this the chick's paper? Because that'd be totally cool and inclusive, but I doubt
Follow
it is.
me.
Okay. I mean, it's a slightly better location than right here on the front of the doorstep of the tavern. But this is a special spot I shared with Dunyarzad.
Siraj didn't show up at the tavern, and Narendra didn't give us any leads. Ugh, that means we're stuck.
I mean, we've got some evidence. That's got to count for something.
Al-Haitham, are you serious about seeing things through? Paimon's pretty surprised that you're this interested in the case.
I thought you would have guessed the reason by now.
Huh? Paimon has no clue. Hey, do you know?
Do you know Siraj?
Yes, we were classmates.
Oh, so that's why you asked to come along when Arav briefed you on the situation.
Go, Mish! She correctly read the situation.
So you're not here because you're interested in the case itself, but because you know the suspect?
You couldn't be further from the truth. But I wasn't expecting much from you to begin with.
Oh, honey, I never expect anything from Paimon ever.
For the time being, all you need to know is that we were once classmates. I became the scribe afterwards while he continued his academic endeavors. He submitted a thesis 1 year ago, and the Grand Sage at the time asked for my opinion. I did not approve of it because it committed one of the 6 cardinal sins by touching upon human evolution. From violating matters regarding human evolution to attempting the forbidden and fearing none, the 6 cardinal sins are the origin of all evil in this world. They are also what the sages use as a reference when formulating or amending the rules of the academia. My opinion was that Siraj's research was both overly naive and in violation of various core principles. The Grand Sage took some of my suggestions on board and secret.
That sounds super suspicious. Oh, we gotta stop him.
No shit, Paimon.
Elias, can you try to remember? Maybe something new will pop up.
Paimon, that's not how amnesia works, girl.
I'm sorry, but I've already tried many times. And no matter how hard I try, it feels like everything in my mind is shrouded in a thick mist.
It is possible for a person to subconsciously forget some of their memories.
Okay, I don't know what the fuck's going on with my NVIDIA shadow play because I don't know if you saw it happen in the corner or whether that doesn't appear in the video. It said the recording has stopped, a recording has been saved, i.e. it just stopped recording for no reason in the middle of playing the game. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with it. I'm so sick of having to talk to NVIDIA trying to work out their bullshit program. And apparently lots of people had issues with the recording just stopping for no reason whatsoever. And I'm so fucking pissed at this. Oh my fucking god, I've just started playing. Fuck me. Anyway, let's try attempt 2. What was I trying to say? I was trying to say something like, I wonder if they can use a knowledge capsule and some sort of process where even if he doesn't remember his memories, you can still siphon them from his subconscious and shove it in the knowledge capsule so then you can see the memories in the knowledge capsule. But I don't think such a process exists. But it'd be a really interesting way to use, not necessarily lore, but Sumerian knowledge that we already know about in a new way.
However, these memories aren't truly lost, but merely sealed away. They can be restored with the appropriate stimulus. Now, Try to recall things you care about. They don't need to be related to this case.
Well, actually, I feel like I've forgotten more than just the memories of the time I was kidnapped and experimented on.
Interesting.
The kind of person I am, the things I've done. I can remember some things, but I can't recall some others no matter how hard I try.
Okay, so do the things you can't remember have any commonality, any link?
But I do vaguely remember that there are 2 things that I have to do no matter what.
Kill al-Haitham?
Do tell.
The first is to get my paycheck from the academia and give it to my younger sister in Gandharvaville. I'm not sure about the details, but it seems that I would send money to my younger sister every month to pay for family expenses.
And the second thing? What's the second thing?
I can't remember. Sorry, there's just so much I can't recall.
Wait, what? You know there's a second thing you have to do, but you don't know what it is that you have to do. That's just weird.
Not unexpected. However, you're the only one who has seen Siraj and knows the exact location of his cave at present. As such, we'll do everything we can to help you regain your memories.
Losing your memories must be really painful. But don't you worry, we'll help you get them all back.
Maybe he doesn't want them back. His brain locked them out for a reason, because they're apparently very traumatic, the experimental part.
Oh, thank you so much. This feeling, it's more than just pain. I don't know how to describe it.
I think I would feel lost if I lost my memories.
I have so few memories that I don't even have a clear idea of
You've lost
who I
that
am.
many?
And my head's always ringing. It feels like
God.
I could faint at any moment. But amidst all that, it also feels like I've been set free somehow. Nevertheless, I have you all to thank for bringing me what clarity I do have right now. Now, I do remember that I worked part-time at a place in the academia called the Research Preparation Center. That's also where I got my monthly paycheck.
I see. In that case, let's go and find whoever's in charge there.
I thought you had a plan on how to get his memories back, but it seems that you don't. I overestimated you, al-Haitham. All the way up top. Okay, we're still recording for now. Oh, it's down. Oh, how far down are we talking here? Oh, for Christ's sake. Be better off just going bloody foot. I should have just gone on foot. I'm getting nowhere where I'm supposed to be going. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Just go back to here and we'll just follow the damn road. God, I don't even know how to get there. This way. Sorry, I haven't hit my water bottle. There we go. Oh, my nose is still itchy. Come on, antihistamines, kick in. Oh my god, we are going a long way out of our way. Finally. Nope, this isn't even the right place. This is just to get through to where we need to go. Surely there was a faster way to go travel. Wait, what? Is there another door I should have taken? Oh, apparently I should have gone this way. Ah, yeah, there was a way quick way I could have gone. Enter the house of Dana. I could have just taken the teleportation point right in front of the academia and just run in. I didn't know where we were going, so it's hard to navigate. Okay, man I've never met.
Oh,
Mukesh.
Acting Grand Sage al-Haitham. I've sent this period's research expenses report to your office. Have you taken a look? Are there any issues with it?
I did. Recent research expenses have decreased quite a bit compared to past figures.
Yes, though that is primarily because there are fewer scholars with research needs.
Isn't that concerning?
But that can be a rather convoluted topic. Might I ask why you are here today?
Your moustache looks very unusual, sir. Usually when I see people with moustaches, which, let's face it, is quite rare, usually it's downward turned around the side of their mouth, not upward turned. It looks really weird on you.
I believe you know this individual. His name is Elias. He worked part-time here, and he's here for his paycheck.
Oh, yes, of course. Though, Elias, where have you been these past few days? That was our busy period, but then you disappeared without a word. Everyone had to pick up the slack.
I'm sorry, something unexpected came up. But I know I've caused trouble for everyone. Is there anything I can do to make up for it?
The other researchers have more or less finished your share of the work. However, there is one thing that is yet to be settled. Do you remember Chandra? You were in charge of following up on his off-site research application. He retracted his application a few days ago and canceled his off-site project.
Did he now? Is he involved, or did it just involve the location of where Siraj is?
He's the 12th person to retract a research application this month. I'd like you to ask him why he did that. Chandra is probably having coffee at this hour, so you can find him at the cafe.
So people are being deterred from continuing their own research?
Understood. Then, about my paycheck.
I'll pay you in full once you return. However, make sure you don't disappear without saying anything again. Be considerate to your colleagues and give them some forewarning at least. Is this acceptable?
Yeah,
Acting
no,
Grand Sage al-Haitham?
Don't dispute any points you've made.
I have no objections.
Got a business to run and all that. I kind of dropped down. Can I just climb my way out of this? Negatory. Then how do I get out of this? This way. Look for Chandra. Wait, can't I just... I'm pretty sure I could probably just fast travel wherever I have to go, but whatever. I'll follow the instructions. Where did you say he was? I wasn't really paying attention. I was too busy thinking. Apparently the two are mutually exclusive. Bet you if I go here, it's not going to take me where I want to go. Actually, that is not too bad. Ish. Looks like he's right there, actually. Yay! Teleportation worked for once. Hello, dude. Why is my question.
Elias? Long time no see. What can I do for you?
I heard that you canceled your research project, so I'm just here to ask you why.
Oh, that, it's really nothing special. I just don't feel like going anymore.
Can you please elaborate?
I'm not the only one who canceled, right? I mean, people have had no motivation to conduct research lately, haven't they?
Oh, are you saying it's a motivation thing? How does one suck motivation from others?
No motivation to conduct research?
Yeah. Say, who might you be? You look sort of familiar.
Oh, don't mind me. Please, continue.
Well, with the downfall of the Sages not long ago, many of the projects that they led were put on hold while they were being investigated. With the situation being so volatile, people are picking up random things to do to kill time. No one wants to risk starting any new research until it's clear how things will pan out in the future.
When you say how things will pan out, you actually mean what the new Sages would have interest in, right?
Wow, talk about blunt. But that isn't the only reason for the lack of motivation to start new research.
So what are the other reasons?
Well, because the Akasha terminal shut down. I'm sure you're all aware that we require all kinds of knowledge to perform any of the research we do.
So pick up a fucking book. Jesus, I know you've been using the Akasha as a crutch your entire life, but by God, it's not that difficult to get the information you need. It's
Back then,
there.
the Akasha would respond to any of our requests for the knowledge we needed.
Oh no, now we have to do research the way that everybody else has to. Whatever shall we do? Life is no longer quite so convenient. I now have no motivation to do my research.
It was beyond convenient. We didn't have to spend an extended amount of time studying, so we were able to immediately run various tests and experiments.
So in other words, you got incredibly lazy.
I see.
You get it, right? After having had a taste of something so amazing, who can be bothered to manually sift through data and files ever again?
Then go leave the academia and leave it to people who have a true interest in what they're doing.
There are only a handful of people at the academia who are starting new projects or performing research. Most people are like me, waiting for a recognized researcher to start a project before immediately applying to join. Although our names will be further down in the paper, we'll have a much easier time. We don't have to do most of the mental heavy lifting. All we have to do is focus on our assigned tasks.
So you're essentially saying that you have no passion for knowledge, you have no passion for your school, you have no passion for any project that you could be investigating or researching. You're literally just here to get your name on someone else's research project because you're too lazy to actually do the researching. So why are you here if you don't have any passion for what you're doing? He's having some issues.
Elias, what's wrong?
My head. It hurts.
How about you just sit down there, buddy? Maybe lie down.
I remember now. I remember what Siraj said to me as he approached. You will become Siraj number 36. Fuse yourself with a consciousness under my control. Think only in accordance with a set module, like a worker bee in a beehive.
Paimon doesn't get it. What does that even mean?
It's what Siraj was researching and the topic of the thesis he had submitted. Collective consciousness and the path of evolution.
Oh, so he wants to make people into Akasha.
Siraj believed that by achieving 3 objectives, he could create a collective consciousness in human society and drive humans toward their ultimate evolution.
It sounds like you lose your individuality along the way.
First, he would rank test subjects in descending order of ability, with number 1 serving as the overmind. This overmind would then divide tasks into numerous modules and delegate them to the collective's members based on their assigned number. Lastly, members would share their memories and emotions to facilitate the rapid exchange of information within the collective.
Paimon still doesn't get it. What's the point of all that?
Think of it as linking many minds together and tailoring a given mind's assigned work based on its compatibility. Eventually, everyone's minds will be consolidated into a new form of existence that is both an individual and an organization.
It sounds positively abhorrent. I would despise that.
Siraj believes this collective consciousness is superior to individual humans.
Whoa. Squishing a whole bunch of people together? Paimon thinks that sounds horrible.
Consider it more just ripping people apart until they're a human with a brain and no longer have an actual individual.
It's just as al-Haitham said. Siraj gave all the test subjects different numbers. Bigger numbers meant you had a lower rank, so your assigned tasks were less complex, such as being responsible for everyone's basic needs.
How many people does he have in his cave system?
Smaller numbers were ranked higher, so you'd be given more complex assignments like planning for the future. Siraj referred to me as number 36, and I think that was a low-ranking number.
This is great and all, but what about Chandra is just standing there watching?
I also recall that Siraj said his plan was proceeding very quickly, and that the hive would soon be complete.
Oh no.
He's actually
We
calling it
gotta
a hive.
hurry. We have to stop him before it's complete.
I tried my best, but that's all I can remember. I still can't recall where the cave is. I'm really sorry.
Take your time. You'll eventually remember it all. However, something doesn't seem right. Some details don't add up.
Oh, which ones?
What's off?
You were only designated as number 36? What a shame. From what I can see, your talents merit a smaller number.
I'm not sure what Siraj's numbering system is based on. Anyway, we're done here. Let's go.
Please, wait. I heard you all talking about Siraj just now. Are you looking for him?
Yes.
Huh? Do you know something?
Well, Siraj is pretty popular as of late. I heard he's gained recognition from a lot of well-known researchers. Supposedly, he's a strong contender for being one of the next sages. There are many who would give up everything to be a part of his research team. I'm nothing special, though, so I doubt I'd get the opportunity. That said, I do know a researcher who received an invitation from Siraj but declined it. Her name is Janaki. If you're interested, you can try to find her. She's usually reading at the pavilion in the garden.
This story just gets more and more interesting by the second. And now I have to go compulsively keep checking that I'm recording in case I missed the notice in the corner saying that it stopped recording. This one? Yes. God damn it. Hey, there you are. Okay, you were in the same school.
We'd like to ask you a couple of things about Siraj.
Elias?
Do you know me? I'm sorry, but I don't recognize you.
Are you playing dumb with me?
No, I'm
voice.
not. I actually have amnesia, so I've lost a lot of my memories.
And? Are you trying to say that I should forgive you just because you've forgotten what you've done? Or are you using the acting grand sage as backup to settle things with me? The two biggest loners teaming up. What a terrible thought.
Jesus, who's shitting her breakfast?
That's enough. There seems to be a dispute between the two of you, but I have no interest in that. I heard that Siraj once invited you to join his project. Is that true?
So, what if it is? Siraj did extend an invitation to me, and I was also interested in his project.
I do not like your voice, I'm sorry.
I think it was about collective consciousness or something. Anyway, he said that I could be number 45. I refused because I thought that rank was too low.
You're lower than him.
No one wants to be placed at the bottom. Certainly not me.
Elias is number 36, and Janaki was supposed to be number 45. Ugh, just how many people did Siraj have his eyes on?
Tell me, did Siraj tell you how he assigned numbers?
Yeah. Remember how the sages took advantage of the Akasha and extracted Yana energy from our heads back then? They left a document that records the amount of Yana energy that the Akasha had extracted from each person. I don't know how Siraj got his hands on that document, but he used it as the basis for his numbering system.
Means nothing to me.
I see. He believes that this data can be used to evaluate a person's computing power.
Is it true though?
Putting aside the validity of the data, it is meaningless to judge individuals based solely on their jnana energy.
At most, jnana energy can only be seen as representing a portion of a person's abilities. Humans are complicated beings, so it is impossible to evaluate them using a single criterion.
Agreed.
See? I knew I couldn't have only been ranked as 45.
What else do you know about Siraj?
That's it. He came to me, I refused, and that was the end of it. Is there anything else you needed? If not, I'm out of here. I've had enough of this eyesore.
But I want to know what your beef is with him, just in case it's relevant.
Please, wait, I still want to know what I did in the past.
You really forgot?
I swear, I don't remember anything.
Paimon can vouch for him. The mantra also said that he truly lost his memories.
I see. You know what? It's better this way. I get angry just thinking about it, so I really don't have the patience to fill you in. All you need to know is that you got a lot of people in trouble back then, including me.
How?
That's all I have to say. Goodbye.
How? Lady, stop being so... I don't know the word I'm looking for. Vague? Give me the specifics.
And she's gone. She doesn't seem to like you very much. Do you really not remember anything?
I really don't. But after she said that, I've had this heavy feeling in my chest. I guess I did something really horrible.
Do you want to remember?
Huh?
Even though you're a witness against Siraj in this case, you've also lost your memory. No one can force you to remember if you don't want to. Even if you manage to remember, all you would need to do is feign ignorance and tell us that you tried the best you could, but to no avail.
I'm not sure what to do. Like I said before, for some reason I felt a sense of freedom when I realized I had lost my memories. But I feel like I shouldn't be allowed to go free so easily. I still want to remember everything. What should I do?
I can look up your file. Something that caused trouble for a lot of people in the past must be on file somewhere.
True, true, true.
Would you like me to look into it?
Yes, please.
All right. Then let's return to the House of Dana.
It's too hard to
We've
get
spent
there.
enough time here, and you should go and get your paycheck.
Okay. So if I go to this one, and then I just go straight, yeah? This is what I should have done from the first. Though to be fair, I didn't know where I was going last time.